Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Gonna read through pretty much the full article here. There's a link in the description, and it is a tragedy. It is a tragedy. A mother, 32 years of age, has admitted to killing her son, 2-year-old boy named Reed Steele, and she's claimed diminished responsibility. Okay, so we're going to read through the full article here. A mother has admitted to killing her toddler son who was found submerged in bathwater at the family home. Natalie Steele, 32 years of age, was accused of murdering super happy and intelligent Reed Steele, her son, 2 years of age, who died the next day in hospital. She has admitted manslaughter on the grounds of diminished responsibility, and the charge was accepted by the prosecution. Reed, the 2-year-old boy, was found by his grandmother at the family's home in Broadlands, Bridgend, South Wales, last August. Natalie Steele, the mother, appeared at Cardiff Crown Court by video link, where she pleaded guilty to unlawfully killing Reed, the 2-year-old boy. She wept after saying the word guilty and had to be comforted by a prison officer. The court heard that she was suffering from psychosis and psychotic depression at the time of the tragedy. The judge said 2 psychiatric reports dealt with the deeply tragic circumstances behind the offence. The judge said the nature and the extent of her illness are obvious to anyone who reads these reports. So there's a picture of Reed, and there's a picture of Natalie Steele. Some nice flowers and teddy bears. The judge told Steele, the mother, "I've read the reports and I understand why the prosecution is going to accept your plea to manslaughter on the basis of diminished responsibility. I agree that that is entirely the proper thing to do. But I want to know a lot more about you, and I want to hear from the doctors what is best for your long-term position. I would expect that they will be asking for hospital orders to be made and where you might be best placed long-term." The judge ordered that Steele, Natalie Steele, the mother, appears in court in person when she is sentenced on May the 3rd. In a tribute, Reed's devastated relatives described him as a treasured and perfect nephew, grandson, great-grandson, and cousin. His family said he was a super happy, gorgeous, wonderful, and intelligent little boy who lit up everyone's lives. He loved the garden and the beach, picking raspberries and going for walks, collecting shells. So he was very much loved. He was a very chatty little boy and would happily speak to anybody. So there's the full article. It's an absolute tragedy. The mother has admitted to having killed young Reed, 2 years of age. And the judge has accepted the plea of diminished responsibility. So, I mean, I'm finding it a little bit difficult to be overly judgmental towards the mother in this case. Maybe that's a failure on my part, a failing on my part. She has literally killed a child, her own child, 2-year-old Reed. But seemingly the details of these 2 reports that are referred to show a great deal of suffering. I'm guessing at this point, but presumably they are extremely confident that she is suffering a very high degree of psychosis, and perhaps that was caused due to her own suffering, her own abuse that perhaps she faced. Again, I'm speculating on that. I'm just finding it a little bit difficult to be as judgmental towards Natalie Steele, despite the fact that she is a murderer or a killer of her own child. I don't know. I just feel that the judges are very confident that she is as mentally ill as you can possibly be, seemingly. So there we go. So she will be sentenced. Maybe she'll be hospitalized for a great number of years. So there's that article. And of course, Condolences to the extended family. Such a tragic loss of life, again, at the hands of mental illness.